And next up we have this Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and the story behind this match is so wild. First of all was the Bloodline members, the Usos, using their numbers game on Kevin Owens, which made Sami Zayn step up to his former friend and help him out, and which led to an allegiance between former friends turned enemies, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Joined forces against the Usos, and after getting back and forth in the heated rivalry, Jey Uso beat Sami Zayn in a singles match, and offering Sami even a handshake, but Sami refused to take the handshake. And on the other half we have the War Raiders and feuding with Sheamus, because Sheamus believed that Eric tried to injure him, so Sheamus ambushed and injured Eric instead, and he also was then feuding with Ivan till NXT recent call-up Pete Dunne get involved, and making it for mostly a 2-1 handicap situation for the Viking, until his tag team partner, the other half of our of the SmackDown Tag Champs, Eric, returned from the injury, and there was also a crazy 8-person tag match over on SmackDown, and where all of those teams were involved, and it couldn't be contained. There couldn't be found the definitive winner that night on SmackDown, and that's yeah, how it is. And this was the case 2 weeks ago on SmackDown, if I haven't told you already. Also last week, earlier this was last week on SmackDown. Earlier this past week on SmackDown, we had the Buzzard versus the Usos, where Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn got the huge win over the Usos. While later that night, Eric fight Pete Dunne, and Sheamus goes so angry that he cost his teammate Pete Dunne the matchup after also attacking Ivar, and now we have this Fatal 4-Way tag match on our hands. Let's see who will be SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I mean, we have the best team SmackDown has to offer, and maybe the entire wrestling world has to offer in place in this matchup.
The following contest is a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match, and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challenger from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
Crowd goes nuts for Sami Zayn here, and how can it not be?
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone that there truly is none better in all of WWE right now.
Some have called the challenger an underdog tonight, but he is prepared to make all the doubters eat their words.
There comes Kevin Owens, a brotherhood, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, ready for a fight, or always ready for a fight, and it's a big opportunity for them to become tag champ here.
Weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
Huge opportunity for the brotherhood, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, to take take the claim of being the leaders of Friday night, and that's why it's going on between Usos and Buzzard in the first place, over the control over SmackDown. And what better way to prove it by becoming tag champs here, taking it from the Raiders, even though the Raiders may have their fair share of claim to be the faces of SmackDown. Maybe in Sheamus, Pete Dunne as well. I mean, don't forget, we also will see Sheamus tomorrow at Elimination Chamber for the world title. From Austin Theory inside the Elimination Chamber match. So here comes the Usos.
making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 479 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
And what speaks highly for the Usos is they won the tag titles more than any other team in this matches, and only team who won more tag titles than them was New Day. So multiple time Raw and SmackDown tag team champions, and under the leadership of their cousin Roman Reigns, the tribal chief Roman Reigns, they're dominant. They got the control over SmackDown while Roman Reigns is absent because due illness issues, and yeah, it could be a huge advantage for the Usos. They know what it's like to be tag champs, unlike Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, unlike the Brawling Brute. So this is a huge advantage they have. As they come, the Brawling Brutes. First off, of course, the Celtic Warrior will emerge. Sheamus as the Usos are also ready to bring a fight here to the Europeans.
From Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
Sheamus is as tough as they come.
Yeah, he is, and he's also very powerful and very accomplished. I mean, he's a two Grand Slammer, won every title there is: United States Championship, Intercontinental Championship, Tag Team Championship, World Heavyweight Championship, WWE Championship, and he also won both Money in the Bank and Royal Rumble, so there isn't any more for him to win. So, but he still still enjoys the fight inside this ring, and even though he's been tag champs before, but it was War Tag Team Champion with Cesaro and not a SmackDown tag title, so just saying, as there comes Pete Dunne, James' partner.
205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
Very rarely will you find a superstar who derives as much pleasure from hurting their opponent as Pete Dunne does.
Yeah, I think Sheamus kind of does enjoy hurting people as much as the Bruiserweight. And that's maybe why they are now allies and even teammates. But Pete Dunne assists Sheamus on getting revenge on the Raiders, and how much more does Sheamus even want for revenge? I mean, he already injured Eric, costing him weeks and the months of his career. I know. Pete Dunne, and don't forget, Pete Dunne's partner Sheamus will be in the world title match tomorrow night in the Elimination Chamber for Austin Series Universal Championship, where he will meet former teammates Cesaro, Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, King Corbin. As they come the tag SmackDown, our current reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champion.
152 pounds. They are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders.
And the Raiders win the fight. SmackDown like have the division. Well, the accomplished. I mean, they won the NXT tag titles together, the War tag titles, and the SmackDown tag team titles as well. Yeah, definitely, Corey. Corey says it right there. Power and agility. What the Raiders are stand for. They want a war. They're here for a fight.
Multiple teams facing off in this tornado tag match.
And
Remember, the winning team will be SmackDown Tag Champs here. As then we get planned by Ivar, Sheamus, and he's on Eric, Kevin Owens. On the piece gets neckbreaker from Sheamus where the Usos taking care of Pete Dunne and Eric there. As then we get planned by Ivar. Neckbreaker from Sheamus to Kevin Owens. Uso gets Eric. Pete Dunne got one Uso in the corner. Well, Sami Zayn tried to fight his way out of Ivar but couldn't let. As Uso setting himself against Pete Dunne, that is. But Ivar slamming Zayn. Sheamus got KO there. As Pete Dunne got ejected from the ring by Jimmy, I believe. Back suplex from Sheamus to Ivar. Neckbreaker to Sami Zayn. But Eric get the better of Jey Uso, but Sheamus sneaking up on behind, but Eric was ready for it. Neckbreaker on the outside from Jimmy to Pete Dunne right there. And also fighting during the fight on the outside. On the inside this also gets crazy. But the way does Ivar very dominating over Sami Zayn. As much as Sheamus is. Neckbreaker to Jey. A double team from Jimmy and Pete Dunne working out on the outside. Jey and Pete Dunne working on the outside. As Ivar slammed to the leg of Sheamus. Sheamus with the closer and taking down Eric while Zayn and Jimmy, Jey both on trouble on the outside. As Jimmy in trouble on the inside by Sheamus. With the knees in the corner and even biting him. While the fight's going on the outside. Of Ivar and Jey's brother Jimmy and Jimmy's brother Jey and Kevin Owens with Pete Dunne. Slam and neckbreaker from Sheamus inside the ring to Jimmy, while Eric tried to stomp out Jimmy, but Sheamus doesn't let him, chokes him into steam powerbomb from Sheamus on Eric. Pete Dunne looking on us. Look at this unlikely alliance there from the Uso and Sheamus. Jimmy the Uso and Sheamus, neckbreaker from Sheamus. Says I don't need you. Fight my fights alone. The Sami Zayn unlikely alliance with Jey Uso. They were family kind of for weeks and months, and big suplex from Eric to Jimmy. Sheamus tried to get something going but gets caught. KO gets Pete Dunne on the outside. Big knee from Eric. Sheamus as Waiters working together on the big KD Warrior Sheamus. It's a great white here. Big Flores spinebuster to Jimmy by Ivar. As Ivar goes on the cover, can it be one? No, not even one. This isn't an elimination match. Then stomping out Jey on the outsiders. Sheamus big troubles. Everybody inside the ring except for Zayn and Jey. As Sheamus got done on the top rope by Eric. As Jimmy in the cover but got broken up. A big powerbomb from Eric. That went powerbomb to Kevin Owens from behind. Sheamus takes him down. With two vicious neck breakers. Big closer in there to the Uso. Just punch, but look at this, schoolboy. Super kick from Jimmy to Sheamus. Sheamus big kick to Uso. Closing got blocked, however, by Jimmy. By KO. Got Ivar on the apron. No. Back body drop on the apron. Hopefully Ivar is alright. Eric is alright because that's what injured Sami Zayn in the past. He done gets the better of Ivar for once, while Sami Zayn wearing down a submission on Jimmy. Uso Jey saving his brother there. Even though it doesn't matter on the outside because it's in the Falls Count Anywhere match. Just Sheamus and Ivar, the only two standing inside the ring right now. Ivar taking on Sheamus, but also hurting himself there. Was it worse than why the big fight's going on here the outside? Then get a bit of Zayn. Let's look at it inside the ring. Ivar about to finishing Sheamus with the Samoan driver. Well, look at Uso lifting Zayn up, Zayn fighting, but as Kevin Owens and Uso temporarily aligned, but not anymore. So going at it. Ivar on the cover, can it be one? Not even two. Sheamus living legend for a reason. Closer into Ivar. Bro kick. Sheamus got it in the cover. I don't know if she realized that Zayn is back inside the ring. 1, 2. Zayn didn't break up the cover, but Eric did, saving his teammate. On the outside, Kevin Owens fighting with one of the Usos, while Pete Dunne dealing with the other one. Big knee from, bicycle knee from Sheamus on Eric. And now chokeslam about for Sami Zayn into a power bomb. As Ivar luring from behind, planning Sheamus again. Now Sheamus avoiding it, while Kevin Owens and Jay are back inside the ring. While Jimmy powerbomb to Pete Dunne. No, not against the ring post. As the Uso, but Uso crazy to Kevin Owens. As Sheamus attacking the official to break it up, allowing Ivar to save the matchup. Well, it's and a bit of weapons working together at this point. Neckbreaker from Sheamus to Uso, while miscommunication between inside the Raiders. Pete Dunne and Zayn still fighting on the outside, as much as Jimmy is. Big drop here from Sheamus, takes on Ivar. Zayn bringing the fight to Pete Dunne as much as Usos to Kevin Owens. Sheamus with an STO. Or the other Usos. Big knee there from Kevin Owens to Ivar. Shock powerbomb again from Sheamus. Like Dunne and Zayn working together for the Owens. There's Kevin Owens in the cover on Eric, but Sheamus breaks it up. Neckbreaker on Kevin Owens. Big uppercut from Sheamus to Kevin Owens. He feels a moment that every fella it feels. Eric get the better of Jey Uso right there. Big power slam from Sheamus to Kevin. Big close line from Jey taking on Eric. On the outside, fight is still on between Zayn, Dunne and Ivar. Sheamus tossing on Eric. He's joined forces with Jey for a moment. Then back suplex on the outside from Sami to Pete Dunne. Chopper off inside the ring between Sheamus and Ivar for a second. Big punches there from Jey to Kevin Owens. Snake eyes from Eric to Sheamus. Let's look at Eric planning Sheamus with a new Anagi. There's a Blanco and power bomb there. Eric take down Sheamus, Uso with the DDT. On the outside, fight is going on with Jimmy and Ivar, with Dunne and Zayn still. Sheamus got Uso in the corner, waiting for Eric. And Zayn and Dunne, fight is wide on the outside. Sheamus big knee in the corner to the Uso. Now, bring them up and down again. A punch to Eric. Bro kick, nope. Eric avoided it, unlike his teammate Ivar earlier in the matchup. Or would have been a big moment for Sheamus if he could finish things, but now he might get finished by getting tossed out like trash. Zayn put someone on the outside from Pete Dunne to Zayn, while Kevin Owens dealing with Jimmy, while Ivar's also just watching her. Sheamus attacking Ivar. Ivar from Jey to Eric. Sheamus about to get Jey. A closer from Jey to Sheamus. Knee drop goes nowhere. Those Eric redecorating the announce table. Sheamus tried to get Eric, but his anger might cost him here. As Jey smashes Sheamus' face against the announce table, where many people back inside the ring. Kevin Owens and Jimmy fighting on the outer side of the outside of the ring. Where Pete Dunne, monkey flip to Sami Zayn, fist from Eric, as it look good for the Raiders. I mean, they're the only unit inside the ring right now, as they are flattening Sami Zayn. Just storms from Jey to Sheamus on the outside of the ring. As Pete Dunne lifting Ivar up, Eric up by Kimmy, but even not the counter. As Jey goes wild against Sheamus on the outside, and so is his brother Jimmy with Kevin Owens, where the Raiders destroying Zayn and Pete Dunne. Will it be our champs retaining here? I mean, it could be. Big punches there from yes, KO in the cover, can't speak. He done saving the matchup just in time. I want Sheamus, but Rope saving the matchup for everybody, except for the Usos. As Ivar about finishing Zayn, I don't know if the people realize somehow they did, and Uso stopped, and Jey Uso stopping at the time while also delivering beatdown on Sheamus. I don't know how he did that, but like a magic trick, you never understand it. Ivar going for a finishing touch again, this time Zayn avoiding it. As Eric, cover done, Eric got the cover, will it be? No, Uso breaking things up. They close in from Usos, double team on Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens get the better of Ivar, but he done defending himself, tried to defend himself against Eric, and he does it. But butterfly underhook suplex. He done does some stomp from Kevin Owens on Ivar, while Usos still dominating. They're the only team dominating right now. He done with the bitter end, will it be? But there are too many people inside the ring standing right now, I believe. But maybe if they don't pay attention, it could be a win for Dunn. As Dunn goes on the cover twice, but the Rope saving the matchup. But then would be also there to break things up. Sheamus returns to the ring. Everybody going on as was in the tag match 2 weeks ago, where it first needed to be stopped because there was no order, no control. Power on for Sheamus on Jey Watch whipping Jimmy in the corner with so much force that he collapsed on the floor. That's been done ejecting Kevin Owens from the ring. While Ivar snake eyes to Sami Zayn. Sheamus big uppercut in the corner to Eric, planting him up and down. As Uso got ever taken the corner by tribute to his father Rikishi. As Sheamus attacking Uso from behind. Chilling in the corner. Tried to hit him with a knee, but Uso escaped due to his agility advantage. Sheamus with the counter though. Big closer into Uso. And on the outside fights are going on with they're going on as much as on the inside. It could look good for the Raiders. I mean, I would say, they're both were inside the ring, but now Sami going back by suplex on Ivar, much like his teammate Kevin Owens did on the other half of the tag champs. Early in this matchup. Well, Eric and Uso working together, unlikely. And so is Pete Dunne and the other Uso and Kevin Owens. Eric hang out all of the frustration on Sheamus. But look at this, Pete Dunne, no! Back first goes Uso against the ring post. No, hopefully it's alright. Sheamus big trouble here. By both rival Eric and Jey Uso. Big punches from Eric. The Sheamus big answers with a big bicycle knee. Outside the fight, Pete Dunne gets a better. Smashing Jey's head into the barricade. Sheamus lifting Ivar up. Taking his time with the standing vertical suplex. But there's a cover been made, but the Ropes yet again saving the matchup. How many times is this tonight? Ropes saving the match, third time, right? Take out a whip and the clothesline from Sheamus there. He's also winning the fight with Sheamus, and so Ivar to Zayn on the outside. It's gone on crazy, whereas Sheamus hit again with standing vertical suplex. What a fantastic and crazy tag match has been so far. Ivar gets the better of Zayn. Sheamus now. Fake Irish hook into backbreaker. By Uso about to get back to his feet. About Sheamus clotheslining him. Looking for a big power bomb. And he delivers. By the Raiders. Inside the ring together. Going together. Miscommunication yet again by the tag champs. I don't know why there's no need to miscommunicate here tonight. It's allowing Sheamus to take down Eric out of the occasion. Smash to the back to the ring after realizing that Kevin Owens and Jay are in their own separate world, you know. It's Ivar crushing down on, smashing down on Zayn, while Sheamus, yet again, a shocking powerbomb. And the waiters, despite the miscommunication, in control right now. It's Kevin Owens picking up Jay on the outside, planning him as Jay got the jack. Sheamus big DDT reversal on Eric. And this be what Sheamus needs. Maybe so. Everybody else except him and Eric are outside this time. Eric couldn't avoid the broke. It could be it. Will it be for Sheamus and Pete Dunne to become tag champs? 1, 2, 3 it is. No, it's not. Eric kicks out the last possible second. Sheamus can't believe it. He's still rubber than everybody's face, even though he can't believe the kick as much as I can. Kind of a toughness shown by Eric as Sheamus about sinking Celtic cross right here. With the high cross, will this be? Goes in the cover. 1, 2, 3. We have new tag champs. The Boiling Brutes did it. What a huge win for Sheamus and Pete Dunne.
No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come.
Yeah, definitely. What a wild and crazy matchups when we saw the fights inside the ring. We saw the fights on the outside. It was crazy, and in the end it was Sheamus and a veteran instinct and maybe even his seeking for revenge that got him and Pete Dunne the tag titles. And also smartness. I mean, he was constantly inside the ring and for most part of the match he was unlike his tag team partner, but they got the job done in the end. So
here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus and Pete Dunne.
Raise the roof. He's got
and
the victory.
and maybe it was the Boiling Brutes become champion because the miscommunications of the War Raiders that may have cost Eric and Ivar the strap. Either ways, what a fantastic matchup. How you stay with us to the next 2 matches, and then we have to call it a day and see each other tomorrow to the second half of Elimination Chamber.